Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode.
I'm Brock,
I'm Brent. Welcome to 2PC Chat.
where we talk about Star Wars, Marvel, and everything else.
What are you feeling about Bad Batch so far?
To be honest, I'm like 4 episodes behind.
Okay. Well,
I've watched in a hot minute. I feel like it's good overall. I just personally haven't had time. My work's been really busy and kids and everything else. It's just, haven't had time.
yeah.
Uh, Hopefully this weekend I'm looking forward to catching up.
That's good. I was gonna ask you actually. So I've been doing the watch parties.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess a few people that stop in and do that, but I mean, like,
Yeah, I guess how does that work since you're not allowed to actually like broadcast?
so essentially, I get it set up at 30 seconds, and then once everybody's ready or whatever,
Yeah.
like I'll be on your phone, for example, and then you hit play. We hit play at the same time, and then we kind of just
Sure.
watch watch together, chat about it, and yeah, it's been pretty fun. But I don't know. I want to.
Kind of like a live reaction type deal, right?
Yeah, exactly. When we actually get some people in there, it's been pretty fun.
Yeah, and
Um,
that's good.
yeah. But yeah, I do that every Wednesday night. I don't know. I've been doing it at 7, but I might push it to 8. I don't know.
Sure.
Because
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
one of the other guys that watches it, he got kiddos too, and so he usually watches it about 8 o'clock.
No,
So
nice.
yeah,
Yeah, no, finally, I know we were kind of on a little hiatus. Finally got all settled with our move and all that. So yeah, hopefully gonna make this more of a regular occurrence.
yeah, no, yeah, it feels good to be doing this again. Definitely. Shoot, we
Yeah.
stopped doing like
Yeah,
halfway
it
through
really is.
Andor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we got to like the end of Andor, I think, right? I
Yeah,
think we got to like the last, but right before the last 2 episodes, maybe.
yeah, I think so.
But yeah, no, Andor was great. Um, I think now is a good time to get back into the podcast too, because I mean, obviously, we have Bad Batch ongoing. We have Mandalorian coming up.
Yep.
Um,
Ahsoka's later this year, supposedly.
yeah, I heard like rumored for fall maybe. So
I couldn't find anything on it. I tried looking it up yesterday, and
yeah,
everything.
I thought that what's her name, Rosario?
Yeah,
Uh,
Rosario Dawson.
yeah, she had put something out on Twitter saying like later, like this year, like fall time frame. So,
Yeah. What's up,
um,
Skelly?
yo,
Welcome. We're doing our 2PC chat live now.
live and ready.
So yeah, we'll be doing this. Take the VOD, upload it to YouTube. So yeah, dude.
Hey, oops.
Like to hear probably some of your input too.
Hey man,
Um,
Star Wars. Come be a guest. Come be a guest on here.
yep. That's why you're VIP. But yeah, dude, freaking, I don't. So Bad Batch. I was telling Skelly this the other day. I was like, I, "You're not missing out. You're 4 episodes behind.
Yeah,
There's really,
yeah. I've heard it's kind of slow, and that's probably, to be honest, why I'm a little behind because it hasn't been too overly exciting, right? It seems as similar to like a Rebels almost type of feel, like where there were some aspects of Rebels that were like really good, right? Like towards the end of the season, but
yeah,
the middle part was just more like story fillers, right? Or just like little mini adventures within the broader themes.
yeah, exactly." And that's kind of what we got. What, 6 episodes left, I believe.
Yeah,
And like I said, the past 4 or 5 episodes have been nothing but just like, okay, they go on this mission, they do this, they come back. It doesn't add
sure.
any like substance to
Yeah.
I need substance, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Um, yeah, but next week we have Mando, right? So that's exciting.
Yeah, March 1st. What are you hoping to see? I don't want to get my hopes up, but I want to
I don't
see.
think your hopes will be given up. I've never. I mean, out of all the stuff we have from Favreau and Filoni, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed, right?
Yeah.
But I think I would definitely love to hear more of like Grogu origin story, right?
Yeah.
Um, Especially surrounding like Order 66.
Yeah, and it looks like
Um,
we'll get that. I'm seeing the trailer and stuff.
right, yeah. Yeah, I mean I saw they put in the little flashback that they used in Obi-Wan, right, with Anakin and the at the Jedi Temple.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. Obviously, we're gonna get more Bo-Katan. That'll be
Hmm.
exciting. Um, I don't know if you saw the most recent trailer, but the whole like little bit about Moff Gideon at the end there, that was kind of good. But
I don't think, is it that little like short snippet that they did?
yeah,
Yeah, that was, I like that. I like seeing Grogu just like spin around in his chair using the
yeah, yeah.
Force. Like, okay, he's getting a handle of the Force, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I think it'll be interesting too because obviously I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, that's your own fault. But um, he left Luke right to for Mando, so it'll be interesting to see how he can develop the Force without the proper training from like a master, right? So um, that'll be kind of interesting too, because I feel like he has the potential, obviously, with his race to be like a very strong Jedi,
Hmm.
but I feel like without the proper training, that he might be lacking in that area. But we'll see where they take it, right? I mean, they can only use Luke so much, given, I mean, obviously, age of
Yeah.
Mark Hamill and everything. So
Yeah.
maybe they take Ahsoka and make her the one to train Grogu more. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think it's gonna be Ahsoka. Here's my theory with this. Okay. All right. And at least this is what I'm really hoping for. So end of the year, you know, we're getting the Ahsoka series.
Yeah.
Who out of the Jedi that we know in this time frame, there's only a handful of them. Who is around that's like, you know, they've kind of dabbled the dark side, good side. They got Mandalorian friends.
I mean, Ezra, I guess, but
Dude, yep. That's that's what I'm hoping is just, you know, they
I mean,
find
they
him.
have been casted for Ahsoka too, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would make sense. I don't know how they're gonna bridge that gap, right? Because the Ahsoka show that's the same time frame as Mando? I don't think so, right?
Um I don't.
Because I thought that the intent with Ahsoka was to be around the same timeline as like Rebels,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tying into
or like
that
post Rebels, I guess.
that world between worlds
Yeah.
type. Uh, I think like she's gonna explore all the options through there
Okay.
and kind of see that, you know, no matter what she does, nothing can kind of change.
Right.
Or for Vader, you know. Um, but I don't know, dude. Like I said, I hope that they find Ezra and he will be the one to teach Grogu because he's kind of, you know, he's not like full Jedi, you know, like
Yeah.
even Kanan Jarrus wasn't like,
All right. Yeah. I mean, he was kind of self-taught too, I guess. I
yeah,
mean, yeah, to an extent, right?
yeah, exactly. So he might call himself a Jedi, but there's
Yeah.
that, you know. But I'm,
Do you think we'll see any of Sabine in Mando?
oh yeah, dude, she's actually, I don't know about Mando.
Just because, like, obviously the big plot, right, is going to Mandalore and
Yeah,
kind of meeting all these different Mandalorians. I mean, obviously we've seen Bo-Katan and Sabine cross paths in Rebels, so
yeah,
it'd be interesting to see if they are going to bridge the gap with like Ezra and Ahsoka with Grogu, then I don't see why they wouldn't be able to put Sabine in the mix too. But we'll see.
That'd be really cool, actually. Because yeah, they have what's her name, Natasha Liu, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, they have her casted for the Ahsoka series. So that would be awesome if they brought her into Mando.
I think that would like basically bring it all
Kinda, yeah.
together, right? You would tie in your Clone Wars with Ahsoka leading into Rebels with Ezra and Ahsoka again, and obviously the Mandalorians, and then tie that into Boba Fett and the Mandalorian in general. I think it would be really nice to put it together like that.
Yeah, that'd be good. So in Mando, he has to go back to Mandalore, like we were saying. What does he have to, he has to go to the caverns or something, right?
Yeah.
And bathe in the waters or something. I don't know. I again, it's a stretch, but what I'm really hoping is like when Grogu and Din Djarin go down there,
Yeah.
I hope that even though Grogu chose the Mandalorian way, in Luke's eyes,
Yeah.
there's going to be a kyber crystal that calls to Grogu.
Wouldn't that be something? That yeah, I feel like that would be difficult though, because I mean, he wouldn't. Yeah, maybe they bring that in. That would be cool.
Yeah, and it would be similar to like the dark saber type blade, I don't know
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
if that's
that
like
would be
the only
interesting to
crystal
see.
that grows on Mandalore.
Yeah, yeah. That would be an interesting spin, because obviously, right? They gotta groom him to be some sort of Jedi, right? I feel
Yeah.
like maybe not though. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like that would not necessarily the prophecy. There's only been one Mandalorian Jedi in the past.
Yeah,
Let's bring Grogu now to be that current, Mandalorian Jedi that
right.
everybody loves. And he's.
Yeah. Do you think with all this stuff happening and like so let me ask this first. What's the time gap between Mandalorian and The Force Awakens?
I think it's only like.
Because would they be able to incorporate like future state a Grogu with like a Rey or something like that? Because obviously this what is Grogu's species again?
We don't know.
Oh well, whatever. Obviously, they live a long time, right?
Yeah.
Because so I mean, it would definitely be plausible for him to be around during the the newest trilogy, right? With like Force Awakens, Return of the Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. So I don't know. Like I'm saying, like maybe it's down the road, but if we do see Grogu become like a Jedi type figure, do we see him interact with Rey or any of those characters from that timeline, right? And I know what's her name, the gal that plays Rey.
Daisy Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley. I know she's come out multiple times and said she would love to dive back into Star Wars, right?
Mm.
Especially with like the way the Rise of Skywalker ended. I feel like there's definitely room for more, and
Yeah.
it'll just be interesting to see kind of where Mando leaves off and the transition into like the Force Awakens. So
I think I I don't know who's making it, but I think there is actual talks of them doing that. Like I think there's gonna be more. I don't know if it's gonna be a movie or if it's gonna be
yeah,
what it is, but I think they're going to essentially try to fix the sequels.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
Daisy Ridley's. I mean, that poor girl. She didn't even know like what Ray was supposed to be or
yeah,
who she was. It's like she didn't know
yeah,
all the way through. So how are you supposed to? The directors
yeah,
or writers kind of screwed her
yeah.
over on
For sure. Yeah, and I think one thing too, I think that's important is in Mandalorian season 2, right? When they're aboard that ship, they see the clones of like Snoke
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So obviously they were using Grogu to assist with that process, or they wanted to use Grogu to assist with the cloning process that we saw in Rise of Skywalker with like Palpatine and Snoke and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting with this newest season if they touch on that anymore.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to. So it's Mando was 5 years after Return of the Jedi, and 3 years passed between the events of A New Hope. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Well, that didn't answer my question.
Yeah, because I think Mando is like after.
So, yeah, season one, Mando is 5 years after Return of the Jedi,
Okay.
and I want to say the sequels are like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, because I don't think it should be. Because the First Order hasn't formed yet in Mandalorian. It's still the Empire.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't know actually.
When is we're supposed to get Acolyte too soon, right? Or is that next year?
I think that's next year, or I think it
Okay.
got delayed or something.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I thought it was going to be summer of this year, but maybe it got pushed. I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, we are getting was it not Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor.
Oh, the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I heard they're gonna make that more like customizable, right? Like so you can change Cal's appearance and stuff. Like you can do his hair and like the clothes and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. You can customize your experience with that a little more.
Give you more than just a poncho.
Exactly. Yeah. So that'll be good. And I've heard, yeah, it's kind of got a more open world feel to it, while still obviously following your general quest lines and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it'll be
Skelly.
good. I want them to make a. You gotta hydrate.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
have anything to hydrate with.
I'll do it for you.
Oh, my man.
I got sparkling water. It'll have to do.
Refreshing.
But yeah, no, I'm hoping they make a like a multiplayer Star Wars, right? That's different than Battlefront, right? Where probably kind of like a MOBA, right? Where you can do quests together and do like little raids, maybe with Sith bosses. I don't know, something like that
Yeah.
would be like obviously a more advanced Old Republic game would be sick.
Yeah. No, 100%, dude. That'd be. I mean, shoot. I'm trying to think of who. There was some company that actually said that they were making it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Was it Respawn? No.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. Somebody in the Discord maybe put it somewhere or talked about it, or maybe it was Facebook. I don't know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Somebody, yeah, there's something in development, or at least the ideas out there for it.
Exactly. And it's a fairly big company that
Yeah.
that I cannot remember the name of, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Might have to. I'll definitely be getting that game, streaming that. But yeah, dude, Acolyte.
Yeah, probably will too. Have you saw the if we're on the subject of games, the new Harry Potter game?
Oh, yeah, I've seen a few trailers of it. Or not trailers,
Yeah,
streams and
yeah,
trailers.
it seems pretty popular. I don't know. I thought about maybe picking it up, but I don't know. It seems like a big time suck.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, you got the PS5, dude. Send it.
Yeah, no, and to be honest, I have barely played it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you've been playing a lot of Switch, I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, been playing Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh, nice. How's
Dude,
that? I guess.
I'm freaking loving it, honestly. Just, I mean, the last game I played was, I think it was Diamond.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, like OG Diamond, not.
Oh, really? Okay. Cause yeah, I so on my Switch I got the was it like the Sword and Shield or whatever,
Oh yeah,
and then I got the Pearl remastered or whatever.
yeah.
Um, and then I thought about getting that new open world one,
The
but then they
Arceus.
yeah Arceus or whatever.
Yeah,
And then they released Scarlet, and I was like, oh man, I got to get this. And there, so I'm just kind of behind. But I didn't even finish Pearl, so I was like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Did so. Scarlet and Violet, dude. I mean, I guess it's open world, just like
Oh really?
Arceus. Yeah, and that's mind blowing to me, because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. From what we went back with like the Game Boy Color days or whatever.
yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, geez, like, you don't have to stick to the route. It
Yeah.
some of the things in that game just blow my mind. Like, you don't need to go to the Poke Center to access your boxes. Your PC.
Oh, okay.
No,
Wow,
you just do it in the menu, transfer through party.
that's cool.
You don't need to teach a Pokemon like surf or fly or cut or anything like that. It's just
Oh wow.
you just have it.
Nice.
What's that? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. There's a lot to it. Also, it's not just once you beat the Elite Four, do whatever.
Yeah, got to check it out then, because yeah, I haven't. I've been wanting to play it. I've heard good things, but I just haven't got around to it. I guess so.
Yeah, I dig it. I really do. Like
What is I know your Discord's been hyping up the Pokemon Unite, and I know that's been around for a while. But I guess what is that? I haven't dabbled in that.
best way I can explain it is take League of Legends, but Pokemon.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's, different, uh, different Pokemon are better, short range or long range or,
Do
you know,
you is it on PC, right?
it might be. I haven't
Where do you
looked. I have it on the Switch.
really?
Yeah. It's free too.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
well, consider it downloaded.
I know, right? That's why I got it. I was like, oh, sweet.
Wow. Yeah, I might need to pick that up, mate.
Let's see. All right, so I don't know. Like going way back to Bad Batch, right?
Oh yeah.
I I hope that these next 6 episodes give us just what we want. More Cody. Why are clones leaving? Where are they going? Like
Yeah.
when they go AWOL.
Has
More,
it touched on any of the phasing out yet, or no?
kinda. I mean, yeah, that's probably yeah. They definitely touched on that.
Okay.
So, I mean, again, that's probably the biggest thing that's happened the past 5 episodes. I don't know,
Sure.
but I don't know. I was really hoping. So these last 2 episodes it was like a 2-part episode, and I was like, okay. Usually when they do this, there's some big stuff gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nope. Pause not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they got me. But
How's your printing deal been going?
it's been going. I got a few projects I just need to finish up. I gotta learn how to sand and paint and do all that. But
Nice.
I've been streaming the prints, and those are going pretty good. Good.
Nice.
People don't stick around too, like, for a long duration for it,
Yeah.
but it has a very high like click through rate.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Always getting some exposure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Monetize that stream, baby.
Yeah, yeah, really. So, yeah, I mean, it's working out when I can think of things to print, but
Nice.
rather let
I
me just,
saw I saw your dad's trying to get more active with YouTube. Shout
yep,
out, dude antics.
yep,
Follow, subscribe, do your thing.
dude_antics.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that's great. Content, I think, especially in this day and age, I think that's the best way to get exposed. Right, is just keep putting it out there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, any content's good content. I mean, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just take a look at your stream, right? Like you went from 0 to over 100 and like followers in just a relatively short amount of time, right?
Yeah,
So I think too a lot of it is consistency. I think for me, right, like I don't have the time with two kids
yeah,
to dedicate to this, right? Well, two young kids, right? Like, so I'm not saying like you can't stream with kids because you definitely can,
mm-hmm.
but I think right now at this stage, I just don't have the bandwidth to do it. But like, I think in general, if for streaming or even YouTube or whatever, I think just consistency is one of the keys to success, probably.
Oh yeah, 100%. And that's where, like, with my work schedule, it's like it always alternates a day.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I can't say, yeah, I stream every weekend. No, I work some weekends.
Mm,
If you do a Rex helmet, I'll buy it. Dude, I want to do a clone trooper helmet so bad.
yeah, that'd be sweet. I would be open to anything Star Wars memorabilia related to.
For sure. I mean, I got the. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I saw that in the background. I was eyeing. It looked dope.
It's the Imperial Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah, is that the one that? Did you wear that at the Star Wars Con thing, or did you?
No, it doesn't fit my head.
Oh, it's just okay. But
My
still, it's a pretty sweet
yeah,
looking artwork, right?
yeah.
So
It fits kids perfectly.
yeah,
And I
that's
thought,
awesome.
yeah, I got a tiny head. It'd be great. But yeah, I didn't take into consideration the measurement, like, of the cheeks that come in.
Oh
It just
yeah,
like sits on. I'm like, gosh, dang it.
nice.
I might still
Yeah.
try to make it work, like cut the face off pretty much, and then like
Oh,
use
and then you
magnets.
have it as like a yeah,
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, one thing too, I was gonna ask while we're on the subject of Star Wars was, I know Ewan McGregor has been adamant about voicing his opinions on doing a second season of Obi-Wan, right?
Okay.
Do you think that's possible with where the first season left off, or do you think they just need to stop where they're at?
Also they they originally it was supposed to be movies, The Obi-Wan is
Oh,
supposed to be a
really?
trilogy.
Oh, okay.
So they essentially took the first movie, broke it up into a bunch of different episodes, and put in, like, little filler things
Yeah.
here or there, to make it the show. But uh, so I think, yeah, if they do a second season, I think it'll go more into depth of the training that he goes through, what's going on with Qui-Gon and all that stuff. I don't like how they actually made him visible. Like,
Yeah, well, I think because I think Liam Neeson has. Um, sorry, I was just reading Skeleton's thing. Uh,
same as on TikTok. These are better.
yeah.
Yeah. The Skelly streams on TikTok. He does leather work.
Okay.
So yeah, actually he did this hat.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think Liam Neeson has come out and said that he's not doing any more Qui-Gon work.
I mean,
Um, that kind of stinks, but whatever.
it does. I mean, but you can. I'm sure we can deep fake Luke Skywalker. I'm sure we can
Yeah,
deep fake
yeah,
his voice, and yeah, he just gets paid for it. It's like, okay,
yeah.
you know,
That makes sense.
yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. I would love a second season. I
I
just
think the Star Wars community in general would love to. I mean, anytime you get Hayden Christensen in the Darth Vader suit, you're gonna get eyeballs, right?
yeah.
So I think it would be dumb for Disney not to pull the trigger on something like that.
I know. I feel like with both, Disney's just kind of, rather than putting in a bunch of like effort and time into a project,
Yeah,
it's like they're just like, yeah, throw this out, throw that out, you know. It's like, come on, guys. Like, we know
Yeah.
you can do so good, but then you just kind of, whether it's the CGI or, just, or the whole story, it's like, what's this have to do with, I don't know.
I think, yeah, I feel like, I mean, I don't necessarily know their business model too, but I feel like a lot of it too is trying to stay relevant, right? As far as putting content out, right? Obviously, because I feel like if they have multiple different shows, they're obviously going to keep their streaming services busy.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I know at least for like some subscription services like HBO, like people will buy HBO just for Game of Thrones or say House of the Dragons or whatever, and then they'll cancel when the season ends, and then they'll pick it back up
Yeah.
when the thing starts. So I think Disney's like more on the lines of like, okay, we got to keep putting stuff out so we keep our subscribers up
I know.
throughout the whole year versus like just getting people to come back for say a Mandalorian or like an Andor whenever we get a season 2 or 3. Would be my thought process, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they got me. I'll still keep watching them too.
No,
So.
I mean, my kids, I watch Mickey Mouse every day, so.
Yeah, there you go.
It got me on Bluey, man. I watch Bluey by myself without my kids.
So, do you remember, like Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
You know how like kids would like start talking in like an Australian accent
Oh,
or a
yeah.
British accent, I guess, because of Peppa Pig.
Right, yeah.
So I guess with Bluey, kids are starting to like talk with like an
Yeah.
Australian
Yeah.
accent. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, Bluey, I don't know, man. If you haven't seen it and you have kids, highly recommend it. It's amazing. I think it's more tailored to the actual parents than it is the kids. In some instances, like it's just so relatable. It's awesome.
yeah, that's good. That's good. I always like shows like that where they incorporate parents,
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there's always that like kind of hidden adult humor in there that kids
Right.
don't like. What did we watch? We watched Minions: The Rise of Gru
Oh yeah.
yesterday. Movie's adorable. I loved it,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's made for kids, but it's just I don't know. I think it's fine. I'm a child, so
Right. Yeah. I feel that. But yeah, no. I think I'm gonna peace out. It's already getting late here. So
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, thanks for having me on again. We'll definitely be more consistent. We'll be back next week, right? Mandalorian season 3, episode 1. Are we getting more than one episode on launch?
I don't know. Actually, good question.
Well, regardless, we'll do at least episode 1.
Disney Plus is for me, not my kid.
I am right there with you, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, definitely looking to get this more consistent. Obviously, if you want more guests, Skelton, come along, man. We're here for it. So
For sure.
but yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you keep streaming, that's fine. But like I said, I'm out.
I'm gonna probably get some food and yeah,
Iron Man.
get ready for bed. So
Peace.
all right, catch y'all later. See you, Skelly. See you, bro.